This is the UTV Network. And you with UTVi.
Hello and welcome to tomorrow's bets. I'm Minnie Menon and you're watching tomorrow's bets, and just to tell you in case you've just joined us, the markets did fairly well today with the Sensex and the Nifty climbing up. The Sensex over 500 points up, or 4.3% up, while the Nifty closed at 3942. That's a gain of 130 points. A lot of the cheer coming from the crude oil markets and of course the fact that they cooled off out there. Our Balakrishnan ED at Centrum joins us now. Bala, thank you for joining us. What did you make? Of course, you don't talk about daily moves in the markets, but the big overhang on the markets have been the crude oil prices, and we've seen a substantial cooling off. Are you convinced with that cooling off, or do you think the pain is far from over?
I think it is a little early to say. I feel that we will watch some more news before I would call it kind of a go-ahead kind of a thing. But for the moment it seems like that crude at 150 seems to be kind of a peak for now, unless things change dramatically, because I think the oil inventories also seem to be moving up, demand is kind of contracting. So in a sense, yes, if that stays where it is for a long time, I think there will be some conviction, okay, that things can't get worse. I think till then I wouldn't read too much into this rally. I basically feel that this has been a tremendous short covering rally. I was talking to someone yesterday and he said that overseas that as opposed to about $6 billion of straight selling, there's over $8 to $9 billion of naked short. So probably there is some covering going on, and I think the reaction can be seen, because when this short covering comes into place, the pullback is as vicious as the fall was.
Right, and possibly traders can get caught both ways, Bala, in these kind of markets, because it's so difficult to call. What's your own assessment of the technology numbers that we're seeing? Because outside the volatility of the markets, there's also core earnings for corporates, and from the face of it, the IT numbers, even in the mid-cap space, have been pretty good.
Well, I think we have been thinking that it's been a good sector since January, and then the prices have run up. And I think now everybody wants to know what happens in the next 2 quarters, whether what has happened now, is the worry over now? I think not. I think I would still like to watch it for a couple more quarters. And stocks in IT are not exactly cheap, let's put it, Minnie. I think I will still wait. I wouldn't be buying into the IT sector now.
Right. Bala, what would your top picks be in a market like this? Because for any long-term investor, it's really core earnings and the prospects of a company over the next couple of years that will count. What would you be betting on?
Well, I think I look at it very differently. Instead of picking individual stocks, what I would say is over the last 2 years, I think many people would have felt left out from the market. I think maybe it's a good time to start building your portfolio. Take 4 or 5 companies which you think will survive over the next 5, 10, 15 years and start putting money into that slowly. And I would definitely lay my bets on large companies which are visible, which are in the consumer space, where there is traction, and maybe the profits might be some short-term dips could be there, but I'm not worried about that. So that's one way to look at it. The other than that, for specific stock picks, I think you'll have to do your homework much more than what you have already done, or reading at research reports. I think I would still place my bet on large caps. I will probably stay away from commodities, because I think they will have their good days and their bad days. So I think this is an opportunity which has come, Minnie.
Right, Bala, is that it's always nice to have a sane voice on the markets considering the kind of volatility we've seen. Thank you so much for joining us. That was a quick take from Centrum, but let's quickly wrap up this show with an update from Shruti Pandit from our research team on what the cues are from the futures and options side. Shruti.
Good evening, Mini. Good day from the futures and options side. 129 points up on the Nifty July future. Closing discount of 15 points. Volumes looking pretty healthy at 46,300 crores. Good day as well for the interest rate sensitive counters, whether it's ICICI Bank, HDFC, Axis Bank. Not so good day for the metals pack, certainly wasn't shining there. We've seen SAIL and Tisco trade under pressure. Ranbaxy as well trading under pressure, Mini.
Right, thanks for that, Shruti. That's a quick update on the futures and options side, and that's a wrap on the show. Thank you so much for joining us today. Goodbye.